What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, while we continue to hear reports from industry insiders about a slowing down to Marvel's multiverse production schedule, at least for right now in the outlook for 2024, everything is still on pace that was set to start filming in the beginning of this year. That's Blade, Thunderbolts, and the most recent to actually start filming in Captain America New World Order. Today we got an update about that production schedule. We're also going to get into the latest, quote, leaked synopsis. What's online is a certain rundown of the film. It's not exactly that, but it doesn't mean that it's any less accurate. We're also going to talk about the latest theory that the Hulk is going to be a major part of this film. We'll talk about what they're saying, what the reasoning is, and why ultimately I think Marvel Studios may do a switch for that character and a couple others. We're breaking it all down, the latest updates for Captain America New World Order. But first, if you could hit the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below that will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is going to coincide with Guardians of the Galaxy in just a couple of months. Again, all you gotta do, be a sub, leave a comment on this video if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so about 10 days ago, Anthony Mackie was on Kimmel and said that the filming for Captain America New World Order would actually start on March 1st, but on March 3rd, it was reported across the industry that filming on Captain America New World Order will actually begin on March 27th, 2023 at Trilith Studios in Atlanta, a place where they filmed a ton of the Marvel movies, and end on July 21st under the official production name Change Up Productions LLC. Now, included in a lot of the articles reporting on the official filming date for Captain America New World Order was this quote-unquote leaked synopsis people were publishing and referring to it as such. And while it's not exactly a leaked synopsis and from Marvel, we're still waiting on the official one from them, it is a rather accurate summary of all of the news we've heard about this film, from the confirmations from Marvel, like Harrison Ford being the president and also the Red Hulk, to a lot of the accepted industry insider rumors about Tiamat being a source of adamantium. This is what it reads, quote, Captain America New World Order will follow an international conflict over a new metal called adamantium discovered on Tiamat the Celestial from Eternals, who is now an island. Every country wants a piece of the new metal, and to claim the island as their own, Harrison Ford's Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, who is now president and the villain of the film, wants to claim the island and the adamantium at all costs, and Sam Wilson's Captain America stands in his way, trying to stop him by assembling a new group of heroes, including the new Falcon, to oppose him. Captain America will fight other villains who are also trying to get their hands on the adamantium. We've covered some of those reports here at the channel that we might be introduced to Serpent Society. I've already done a full breakdown of that, I think twice in the last 3 months, so I'll make sure to leave a link to that if you want to follow up, either at the end of this video or down in the description and comments, because there's actually a lot of great details that came out about that, and honestly, I think they're going to go down as basically an Act 1 or a mini-boss villain before we actually get to Red Hulk. But speaking of villains, they are the main reason behind a lot of the recent rumors that have said Bruce Banner should be one of those new heroes that Captain America Falcon goes to go ahead and recruit for the film, mostly because the two villains that they're using in the Leader and Red Hulk are classically Hulk villains and have storyline ties to that character, again, from our first Hulk in the MCU, and even more classically from the comics. But does that mean that Hulk is going to play a role in all this or be a part of those new group of heroes that Falcon recruits? Well, not so fast. We already know from the official casting what the team up might look like for the end of this film. Fingers crossed, Carl Lumley as Isaiah Bradley will actually be suited up, although even if it's in a flashback, I'd be okay with that. Joaquin Torres, his sidekick from Falcon the Winter Soldier, will be the new Falcon. We also know, confirmed from the original announcement at D23, that Shira Haas is playing a brand new Middle Eastern character called Sabra, and Sebastian Stan is also coming back as Bucky Barnes. There's enough characters right there to have a mini team, and so while I think it's very hard to see them doing Red Hulk without the Hulk and letting them match up eventually, I also wonder if there's even enough room for Bruce Banner to even fit into the storyline before a final battle when you have this many characters already to focus on eventually teaming up. Now, the only other rumor that we've heard, and before all of these other rumors and claims, was that we would see Mark Spector with his mercenary background and somewhat of a crossover with Bucky Barnes, and Falcon as the new Cap, in this film. So using that as a logical point of reference and knowing that there's only so much cinematic real estate to start crossing these characters over with some familiarity before we get to Avengers 5 Kang Dynasty, as likely as Moon Knight is, I think even more likely the case, either Shang-Chi, because of Simu Liu's recent comments about Shang-Chi suiting up with other heroes, it wouldn't be quote-unquote as long as we think. I think he may have been referring to Secret Invasion, but fingers crossed for that. Also, I think there's a huge shot, and I already know what the comments are going to look like, that instead of the Hulk being a natural adversary to the Red Hulk, that in fact, they could switch that out for She-Hulk and have She-Hulk be a part of this film. Again, guys, I already know what you're going to say in the comments, but don't worry, I don't think She-Hulk's involvement in this film precludes the future that we're going to get from Bruce Banner's Hulk. At least we still have him in the MCU. And right now, remember guys, he's still been Professor Hulk now. I feel like he's actually been Professor Hulk longer in the MCU than he was Savage Hulk. There's going to be a return to Savage Hulk here, and at some point, I don't think I hate She-Hulk being a part of this, again, because there's only so much real estate for them to build these connections before we're ever going to get to Avengers 5, and I don't want that to feel shoehorned. I know Avengers 1 was able to introduce the team and then have them come together at the end, but it's just going to feel really rushed if these characters, we've never seen them interact. There's only so many spots for that to happen, so I'm hoping that this is the film they do it in. It would make sense. Bring these Phase 4 characters along, get them some interaction in a Captain America movie, which we know from this franchise already, Captain America Civil War is basically Avengers 2.5. And I'm expecting this to be the same now, Avengers 4.5. Avengers 4.5. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below if you agree with me and who you would want to see on this Avengers 4.5 team. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we are still giving away a PlayStation 5. The next milestone is the release of Guardians of the Galaxy in just a couple of months. If you want to be entered to win, it's super simple, and the same applies for all the other giveaways at the channel. All you got to do, be a subscriber, then leave a comment on this video, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. Please remember that all winners are always announced by my voice on screen with the comment shown, never in the comments. So if you should get a spammer or scammer on my channel or anywhere else on YouTube, as they pretty much are prevalent everywhere, please report those comments. No YouTuber will ever ask you to contact them on a third-party app like Telegram or WhatsApp. No YouTuber will ever ask you to pay for shipping. I certainly don't, and I do not contact people in the comments to tell them they've won. Once you've heard you've won during a video, when there is an actual giveaway, I then verify them through either my business email or either on the official Instagram that I've got, which are both verified. So that basically, guys, there was never any communications about winning directly to you in the comments. If you should get those comments or see them somewhere on my channel or anybody else's, you are doing me a huge favor by reporting those comments. I know a lot of you guys want to DM me on Instagram. I spend as much time as I can responding to each and every one of them and confirming that they are scams. In the meantime, if you even have an inkling of it, just go ahead and report them, because what YouTube will do is delete those accounts, and you're saving everybody else for the headache. You're also helping me as I spend a lot of time in the day deleting them as well. I really appreciate it, guys. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at @MFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name Allfires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.